What is going on, everyone? This is Nero again. Here for you, some infected gameplays talking about bootleg. Now, I have two gameplays for you in this video. I have an infected game on bootleg, FGs versus Knife, and I have an infected game on C-Town, Striker versus Knife. They're both good in their own right, but they're completely separate gameplays. This first gameplay is about a wild streak, a wild kill feed, a wild just terror I go on the other team, and you guys will be checking out. Hopefully you enjoy it. And video number 2 is a pretty good troll. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty funny troll, and you guys will be checking out as we get to it. We're gonna cross that bridge when we get to it, but for right now, I'm gonna let you guys know that the topic for discussion in this gameplay and in this commentary would be recapping the Black Ops II Multiplayer Livestream Day 3. So, Day 3 was supposed to be a big day, right? It was supposed to be a day where we learned so much, and we're gonna watch competitive players go at it in a competitive environment. You know, no one's screwing around. No one's trying to throw tomahawks at each other like they were in previous days. Everyone was gonna go really hard in the paint in today, and it worked out in that light. We got to see some of the best players in the world. We got people from Optic, people from Envy, and we had people from Prophecy. And I don't know the fourth team. I really don't. I've never even heard of them. That's why I have so much trouble remembering who they are. But we got to see them go at it. We got to see them go at it in competitive environments. We got to see a couple games of domination. We got to see a game of search and destroy, a game of capture the flag, and some multi-team team deathmatch, which is pretty cool. But the problem with that was we didn't really get to learn a whole lot. We really didn't get to learn a whole lot in terms of guns. We didn't get to learn a lot in terms of maps. We did get to see search and destroy and capture the flag for the first time, but we really didn't learn a whole lot from them. So let me break this down for you. So they played a couple games of domination. One game came down to 2 points. They won the very last second. It was pretty amazing by the Americans. Oh, and if you're wondering who actually won and whatnot, the Americans won domination both times. They won search and destroy, and the Europeans actually won capture the flag. So how it worked is they started playing search and destroy, and it was fun, it was entertaining, but they were using the new shoutcast system, which really made it difficult for us to learn a whole lot, because we were trying to, like, for me personally, I want to know what the bomb looks like, because every game typically the bomb changes. I think the bomb in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 are actually the same, but I really wanted to see what the bomb looked like. Like the World at War bomb was nothing but satchel charges with a ticker on the side. The COD 4 bomb had the cell phone with the smiling bomb guy on the middle of it. Black Ops looked like seriously a science experiment within a briefcase. It was pretty cool. I mean, I wanted to see what the bomb looked like, but they never showed the guy playing the bomb. The bomb got planted 3 of the 4 rounds, but they didn't show it. And that kind of bothered me. In terms of weapons, we did get to see one new weapon during Day 3 here. We got to see the AN-94, which is something I really wanted to see. It's a gun that I wanted to see because it's somewhat similar to the AK-47. It's a gun that's been in the Battlefield series, but it's the first time it's actually been implemented into a Call of Duty game. So I really want to see how that worked, and it looked pretty mean. It really did. It looked visually great. It looked like it was a high damage weapon. Von der Hart pointed out that if you set the burst mode, it shoots a 2-round burst, which is something like, what, 2-round burst? But it shoots it in really rapid succession. Meaning, if you're really good at, pop firing across the map, if that's kind of your thing, you want to, slowly just pop fire someone from across the map, the AN-94 burst mode is going to be really good for that. And it's because high power rifle, obviously, and, all the things that entail with that. So it would work out pretty well. Another thing that we actually learned today, well, there's a couple things. Shock charges. You guys may be wondering about the shock charge. I was wondering about the shock charge. I was wondering, is the shock charge just basically replacing stuns and, flashes? Now, this shock charge, obviously, you throw it, it kind of stuns them a little bit. Did you know, I did not know this until today, but some other people may have known, you can take the shock charge, you can throw it into a wall or throw it on the floor and just have it sit there, and it will work somewhat similar to a Claymore, somewhat similar to a Betty, the host migration right there. Even more accurately, it works a lot like if you guys played Spec Ops mode and if you guys went against the chemical agents that dropped like these little chemical traps, basically, where if you walk by them, they kind of explode and they kind of put this Nova gas effect on you, making it so you can't move. It's kind of like that. It'll shock you for a second. It's not a real big deal, but it's enough to hinder your progress towards wherever you're trying to do. So that's pretty cool. And the biggest thing we learned today overall is the fact that custom emblems are coming back. You are going to be able to create your own emblem again. And Von der Hart said he's not going to go too in depth with it, but he said it's coming back bigger and better than before. So it's going to be a little bit better than the Black Ops 1. So I think we're all pretty excited for that. Now, in terms of weapons, today was a pretty bad day in terms of weapons, like I said. I said that we seen the AN-94. We all thought, at least personally, I thought it was pretty cool. But we didn't get to see a whole lot of variety. Since this was the quote-unquote competition day, there were 3 total guns we actually seen them use. We saw them use the M8A1, which is somewhat similar to an XM8. I keep calling it the XM8 by mistake, but it's the M8A1 assault rifle. We got to see the MSMC submachine gun, and we got to see the MP7 submachine gun. Those are basically the 3 guns that everyone was using throughout the day. So in terms of weapon variety, it was horrible, which competitive gaming is horrible for weapon variety in the first place, because people basically find out what are the good guns, and then they just kind of leave it at that and only use those. But we didn't get to see a whole lot of guns. We did get to see, some things. I'm still excited to see day 4, the final day of the Black Ops II Multiplayer Livestream. So now that I got that out of the way, now that I broke this down for you, what I saw, and hopefully you guys let me know in the comment section below what you guys saw, I want to talk about what I'm doing right now and how that guy not see me. So, Infected in Modern Warfare 3. Infected in Modern Warfare 3 is basically a win-loss ratio boosting. It is very, very, very hard to lose while you're playing Infected. Typically, the survivors, they typically hold off for a while, but then the Infected just become greater in number, they rush you out, they just overwhelm you, and then eventually they get you. Not in my case, not in this game. So my goal going into this, I was like, okay, I'm going to try and get my Specialist bonus. With Specialist bonus, I receive Assassin Pro. Once I get Assassin Pro, I need to make a great escape where hopefully no one sees me, find myself a really good hiding spot, and not let anyone find me, and give everyone else in the lobby a loss, which I successfully do by hiding right here behind this boat. No one for whatever reason looked here, and the help of Assassin Pro and the fact that I'm YYing, this is fast forward, mind you. I'm not like some super ninja ghost with a modded Y button, or nothing like that. I'm just, I just fast forward a little bit because I'm just laying here, and people are walking right past me, and they were none the wiser to the fact that I was right here. And you look at the score, I win, 14 people lose. It would have been 16 people lose, but 2 of them backed out right before the end of the game. Get the flawless challenge. So that was a pretty funny troll. These people are sitting here just boosting their win-loss ratios, essentially. I mean, obviously they weren't intentionally boosting it, but if you play Infected, it's pretty hard to get a loss. And so I figure I'm going to give these guys a loss. I'm going to be a douche. I'm going to give everyone in this lobby a loss just by hiding. So if I fast forward this up right here, there's where I was hiding. These were all the people that were walking right past me, and no one found me. No one was none the wiser. So if you guys go ahead and let me know in the comment section below, what did you guys see with day 3 of the Black Ops II Multiplayer live stream? Are you excited for day 4? We'll be watching day 4, the final day. And if you are, let me know. And rate the video wherever you guys feel it deserves, of course. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.